Thursday. Okay. Damn, it's 37 degrees outside. She. Bear me for a bird. What's up, y'all? All right. Good morning, everybody. You sleepy today? What's up, y'all? Boy, you fucking crazy. Morning, bro. Get that bread. The bread has been got, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. Fucking stoked. I'm glad I made that decision yesterday. All right, give everybody just a few minutes here to hop on. We're on YT if you're here on TikTok. Trying to find a stand for you guys. Is it flipped? Yeah, it is. Lay us down, my boy. Let me lay you down, JD. Hey, buddy. All right, we're not that chill this morning. All right. Oh my God, I'm making more money. Oh my God, we're about to rip all the way to fucking 216, my boy. Swing trading, baby. All right. That's the IRS's. Oh my God, dude, look at it go. Just because you bought that vintage mozzarella. All right. Let's go ahead and go over our watch list here and ETFs as everybody trickles in. Let me grab this real quick while we wait. Somebody change the brakes. Maybe I like it. Uh, Good morning. All right. ETF time, which is going to be boring. IWM squeezed, squelched out into new fucking highs. Good job if you swung it. I don't know what to say if you didn't. Sorry. I didn't take it either. But you got your 1, 2, 3 here this morning, so you know where you don't need to go. And other than that, everything that you need to do is going to be based on the lower time frame. But I ain't doing that. Not even thinking about it one time. That's why. Same thing. All-time highs in yesterday's candle close, filling the gap and not losing anything. Obviously, you definitely put this as a potential play to the upside. Now, the only one that I was interested in was the Qs. Now, they haven't really done anything at all. And in fact, they've still been held after tapping 629.62. I have a 630.50 target up above us, but they just didn't do anything. So I think this morning, if you were to contemplate a 625.35 short, that could be juicy. Or if you're long, 630.50. 630.50. I think you guys right. Right, motherfucker. There you go. All right. Anyway, sorry. I had to fix that. Um, if you're looking for any sort of upside, again, this is the only one that doesn't have or hasn't made or broken out into new highs, showing weakness, if you will. So obviously over yesterday's high, anything in here not participating. So I will definitely short this down to 622.66 given the opportunity. So set your alerts if that's something you're interested in possibly doing. If the setup is possible or not possibly, it is there. We got a nice little pocket of empty space, little tiny day trade if I'm in the right place at the right time. All right. Now, we're going to go over a couple of stocks here. Celsius yesterday pulled back on us, and of course, it's all good because we're already well in profit and most everybody's out. But it is building sideways, so I suspect that this might be I honestly can't say because we were opening up inside of a box and it has absolutely been the trend. Uh Go ahead, do it. What we listen to? It's a good one. All right. So it has been Celsius's usual to go sideways as it is and build. It is doing that now. So as long as it continues to keep stacking boxes and moving up, we're good. I don't know why I'm avoiding AMD, but I know a couple of you guys were took this trade with me yesterday or bought this trade possibly at the end of the day. I told you we hadn't lost anything, right? One of the areas that we needed to hold was 607 and wanted to see where this could go based on the fact that it had more empty space up above it and either that worked out. Obviously, I'm going to kind of take what I can get here and want to open up hopefully right up above that 214.34 area, right? So we can bounce off of it and maybe I'll leave a couple. I don't have the position size to leave a fat lot on this thing. And I'm going to be up redonkulous anyway. So we're looking at that 216 and I'll try to leave some runners for the rest of it, but this is a pretty big wall. So I'm definitely pleased with the amount of money I'm about to. What's up, Grand Rising? Pull up muscle. All right, now without delay, I'm gonna skip over everything else and we'll go ahead and do your guys' requests. So if you guys have anything you want me to take a look at, go ahead and do that now. Drop your request. Oracle this morning. You should be kind of thanking your lucky stars. Why? Why? Because you've already retested or possibly retested here this morning, and this is good. This is good. Um, I would actually be looking now that we have that retest, right? I'd be looking right up above 205.50 up yonder for that empty space play continuation to the upside. So I mean, right now we're okay. We're given a sign. Excuse you. What the hell? Um, but yeah, we're given an opportunity with this to obviously see if it can. We don't want to drop underneath that $200 level, but we're in a good position. Das Auto. Did you censor say when? Maybe she could have, dude. Ivy's running around with an unregistered firearm, dude. Killing a foot. Um, Silver. If it's at new highs, I can't help it. Yeah, good job. Fuck. Generational run right there, guys. Probably won't see that shit again until actually may never see that again. Who knows? Yeah, if you guys have anything you want me to take a look at, go ahead and drop your request. What are we looking at here this morning? APP? Are you in this? Very good. You got it. I mean, right now I think it's hold 653.34. I gotta stop saying I think because I'm not thinking that this is that is the fucking floor. So hold 620 or 653, right? And then obviously we're focused on a break over and on top of this floor, and that should lead you up. So you got a good, you got still a little plan. If you retest, it would be 648.75. HYMC. I cannot help you guys at all. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'll take it back. Okay, so you're at a big floor. So that would make your next target here cost basis at $39. That would could trigger you into more, but my God, what the hell is this thing? I'd need to know a little bit more. Riot, you swung from yesterday. Okay, a little uppy. Yeah, not bad. I would be looking at 730 today. It's not. Yeah, that looks like the 617 I mean 1717 would be that first overhead target here. Again, when every single morning we should do the same thing. What is above, what is below, hold 1625. Unity software on the weekly. That could be the next one. That could be the next one, man. Good find. Write that down. Now, the first thing that we're going to be able to say here is it's going to take a long time. It's definitely a long play, right? All the way to 70, basically $80. So I like it for sure. Now, next we'll see if we can find any sort of control. Looks like there is. Looks like the price points follow us. That's a little ridiculous. So we'll leave it alone. So let's just keep this simple. That is where you break. That is where we are. How does that translate to the 24-hour? Use this box as a stop loss. Just a range. 48.40, and right now I think $50 flat will be that trigger to the upside, but not a bad setup at all. I'll be watching that one too with you. What? Good morning. Good morning. What the fuck is that? Oh, damn it. I just hit the button that said flash goal. Okay, you don't have to do that. I don't care about that. Yeah, don't send me any fucking shit. MP has empty space, a pocket of it right here. So how do you get there? You're above where you need to be there. So it is a move up to, and you don't have a box, you have a range. But with the gap up above you here at 70, 75, and then that could open up into the $79 level. So Unity software. Wait, oh, TTI is in that one? Oh shit. I mean, if he is, a fucking. Let me ask him. Yeah, I would assume he's probably out about 6 months. That setup. Okay. Are you saying good morning or are you saying GM? Can't tell. Is this for real? I didn't realize that GM was at fucking all-time highs. And it is. It's at all-time highs in a box. So below 81.24, you could start falling and move to 77, but otherwise you're in a box at all-time highs. My God. Well, good morning. What's up, y'all? Trying to show you my charts. You guys can't tap your screen. What's AMD holding up here? Okay, still good. Still Gucci. Damn, sick with it. Sick with it. Let's look at Pinterest. See where Pinterest is at here this morning. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to roll our contracts out or stop out and re-enter. This thing loses anymore. That's it. Yeah, Pinterest needs to stay above 2650. Probably gonna be it for me. Pigs. I mean, you haven't even left the box. So, I mean, if you're still looking to take this one wherever direction, 1230, I don't really see a cohesive target up above you at all. Maybe the weekly might clear that up. Yeah, it should. Doesn't really help too much. So 1278 and 1364. BA. Dude, I told you guys this one might go on another fucking run. And I mean, obviously, with the current regime in charge and war being priority and us being just fucking insane, probably. Um, there's virtually nothing up above you. I mean, other than the previous high, which is going to be 242, 243, which is, the floor right here. But ultimately, I would be looking for a reclaim of 243.77. And at that point, I think it's on. You start looking up at 258. Him step to the downside. After the bounce yesterday, I think I said this multiple times. The empty space has up to 3360, 3350. I'd be curious to see what it does there. But ultimately, if you're looking for the downside, you got to look for what you reclaimed, and what you reclaimed is 3213. So any sort of downside would begin underneath there, and then at that point, you'd be looking at same thing, right? Looking for that lower 3350 to 55 to 3155 to break. So, all right, it is 9 o'clock. We got 30 minutes until the bell. Good morning. Have you done hymns yet? Oh, I just did it. Just did it. I don't know, man. How does hymns do in a crazy economy? Is it harder to stay up in a bad economy? And so their sales go up? I'm sorry. I just don't understand why they try and market that shit to like 20-year-olds. The fuck? Yeah, you got it, man. Pens, JM, man, we're might be in a, I mean, it's just a time battle right now. Um, I'm probably gonna be red today for the first time after all of this, so it'll give me an opportunity to get out if needed. But ultimately, what I'm looking for today is obviously an engulfment candle 2780. But if this thing cannot hold 2650, we're rerouting and looking for possibly a. Listen, if this thing goes down to the floor, I'll buy it back with the same vigor. I'll be just as fucking stoked to trade it again. I just yeah. That's the only thing that's missing here is you have one, two, three, but you have one here. So I mean, I got to do what I got to do. I built an AI bot to replicate your strategy. Very strict, no setup notifications yet. I am interested to see how it goes. Yeah, Brandon, let me know how it goes, man. There's a couple people. Maybe you guys can make your AI bots compete. See who wins. What are we listening to right now? Not Knives Out, dude. Not Knives Out, dude. I'm not trading the ETFs other than Qs, guys. All-time highs. I don't touch them. I can actually say though that rule has kept me safe. That rule has kept me like not trading all-time highs. I don't really think. I mean, there's some things that just rip ass into new highs. I'm either there or I'm not. But yeah, man, I don't like fucking with the all-time highs. That's TTI though. He's fearless, dude. Good morning. What's up, Marky Mark? We're on YouTube, by the way. When I turn this off on TikTok, we'll be on YouTube. Well, we already are. But. Do I think Pins holds a big move until earnings? I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure what the earnings is, but I would prefer the news to come in sooner than that, preferably. Mara, yeah, I liked this one yesterday. It has a good trade up into this pocket, 1144, but you're looking for what I see is a move over 1094. Yes, right there. 1092, 1094. So you're in a good position to get that done. Mara looks good. Earnings date is February 5th. Hmm. I'll have to think about that one. My plan for today is to take my money that I've gotten overnight, and I would like to manage the positions that I have on the table and wait for the next one. Starting to feel the wave, right? Come down a little bit. So I'm starting to look elsewhere as we're hopping off the ride on a couple of different stocks that we've traded on. I mean, this has been incredible already. So, Starbucks. Oh, no, nobody asked for that. Celsius is in a good spot. Right now we are above that, and that $53 mark is very important. So stay above that and build like you have previously to try to get up and. But that's how this is its usual routine, is right? Is sideways build and then eventually exhaust sellers. They can't get anything, and so we're looking for that same thing here. We're on our way. A little bit of a slowdown. I mean, even a pullback, even a box right here would be not a surprise and honestly welcomed, because then it would give you the opportunity to take the play again. Archer just needs to clear to 908 again today. Still right up in the seller's faces right now, so it's still 944. Yeah, Mara looks good. Just rewind the video back, man. Just literally you can just rewind the video back. No, I bought this for the archery stuff. I bought this target. Supposed to You're supposed to like hang it on something and shoot it. Man, I hung it on the fence. And I was like, cool, now it's not gonna go through. Dude, I just stabbed like 50 holes in my fence. And I couldn't pull the fucking target off. Now I have to go. I left him there. I'm gonna go. My neighbor's probably like, yo, what the fuck? Yeah, the arrows went through, basically nailed the target to the fence. Felt good while I was doing it though. What's up, Marky? The human screener. That's pretty good. Man, this one looks rough. Okay, so not really getting a solid floor like across the board. It does look like that's a relevant area that price is fought against. But one thing I do see here is you're kind of holding this a little weird. No, you're not. Okay, so that's. I don't really see anything here, right? That sucks. But I see 136 underneath you. You're bouncing here, which I guess that makes sense. But you're gonna have to. This is all gonna be lower time frame. Like maybe long term, yeah, to take it up to that 172.77, I can get that. But right now, it's going to be basically a 2 hour, 1 hour candle close outside of 143.21. That'll get you up into the 146s to start it up. Now you said this has earnings. Okay, so it's fallen a lot. Um, I have 136, but here's what I'll tell you. If it gets there before earnings, I could say to the upside just as strongly as I could down. Um, Now looking at this empty space filling that it does, yeah, we could definitely see like maybe 177. Um, Now to the downside, 120. I get it for sure. I get that why you would have that as your target. The question I think is, can it make that move? I'm not seeing any. That was a kind of an anomaly, I think, overpriced. Is this Wall Street Bets? It's better than Wall Street Bets, dude. We're not guessing. Wall Street Bets got to be one of the wildest places on earth. Okay. God, this looks. You know what this looks like? Hold on. What does this look like? Tell me what this looks like. I'll show you. Nobody's gonna tell me.
AMD.
Ah, there it is. Fuck, that's my boy right there. That's why Jorge's my dog right there. You see that?
Hey, what'd you say this morning? You're like, hey, Jorge, it's too early. It's 8:33. Oh, what the fuck?
Yes, because I literally woke up and the first thing I hear out of your mouth is,
I don't know. I feel like I can fucking ostrich it.
it's crazy, dude. Literally.
Oh, I don't have the soundboard. That's why I'm like, I didn't fucking say
Ah,
anything, dude.
oh
I was like,
my
Yo.
god. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. Jorge said some crazy stuff in this.
still didn't even hear
He was
anything.
having such a good week, dude, that he started going after like safari animals, dude. The ostriches seem to be his thing.
Oh, okay.
Bro, stay away from
I see where we're
giraffes.
at. Yeah, right.
He said if you boarded giraffes.
Stay away from giraffe.
No, they got. Never mind. I had a joke right there that would have ruined my career.
That does look pretty good.
Yeah, it does. It looks like I might have to trade it again, dude. I feel like it's just back to AMD, dude. It looks just like AMD, just like it. So I think that we're looking over 124.60 on the 4 hour, but we're gonna tighten this up. Okay, so hourly 125.19. That's today. 30-minute. So we'd have to. Ugh, that's ugly. You know, be kind of sick if they brought it down first, but I don't know if they will. But yeah, it would be over here into there, which is 129. So 125, 129, and you start looking at the contract, see if that fits your script. It does though. It does look very much like AMD. And see how that worked out. ANET looks good, man. Like that one. Definitely put it on the watch list. What's the chart on the left? Oh, my bad. That's ANET. Yeah, I'm working with what I got here on TikTok because they hate me. So Wolf upside. I prefer bark. Give along lead from the whole long park. So I mean, the first thing that I could tell you, I'm sure that you are well aware of, is you're in a massive range, like a weekly box type shit, right? So I would zoom in because if you're looking for a break on this, if you're going to break to the upside, it's going to be through this box. So you need a 1440 reclaim and you need a 1520 break. All right, 15 minutes. Thank you, Alex. Swipe the Visa. And my neck gotta look like a freezer. Chanel on the back. All right. Give me a few seconds here. All right. So far the plan here. Actually, hold on. Let me do a few more of my own. Roblox is something to watch today. Day trade only, from what I can tell, right? But over 73, 77.35. Listen, these are signals. I'm just gonna say it. It's fucking signals. I'm just saying you have a trigger. We talked about this yesterday. Obviously, the floor here needs to hold just in case it doesn't want to fucking punch back. 77.32 up to 79. It's not a huge play. That's why it's a day trade. Just throwing that out there. Keep your eyes peeled on PLTR for another day trade opportunity possible above its pre-market highs and definitely through the wick. But this one does have empty space all up in that box up above you, and it's definitely got the base to get it done. So those are two day trading stocks that I would focus on. That should be relatively cost effective. So, all right, I shall be back. Pottery's still in CoreWeave. Yes, Poppy. I still have some runners on CoreWeave. We'll talk about that really quickly. So it is up against the highs. I actually thank you for reminding me to talk about this. I would have opened the bell and started yapping about it. You got to be prepared. There is no promises. I'm really happy. I'm sure you guys are too that we did what we did. We were given the opportunity to trim, and now, right, with this morning's wick, 91, 92 is where we need to see ourselves over. But if it needs more volume, I want to prepare you for the space in which it can consolidate, which, if you're bullish, you want it to do. I would be paying attention to that level, these levels right here. And you'll notice actually it's already starting to kind of bang off of that, but that would be an area for chop or even a retest. But otherwise, this isn't a rejection. So as long as we don't get one and we don't lose our ground, the trajectory is still up. So SoFi be a good day trade? No. Not where it is exactly. In the future, yes. Now, I'd have to see it somewhere else. Hold on. Let me see. Over here to here, if you think that's worth it, that's a 50-cent move. So my answer would be no. I don't think that's a setup yet. However, if volume was to scream in, right, then if you're trading up to 29, that would definitely be an opportunity to take it. But that is not there yet. Uber could be a good day trade. Yeah. It does have some work to do. I would assume, actually looking at it right now, that you were liable above pre-market highs to go and tap 85.44. Looks pretty good, actually. At that point, I would suspect a 85.88 retest for a day that might look something like, come here, you little fucker. Something like this. And then, obviously, you're looking up there, so. Yeah, it's fire, dude. Fire. It's good shit, man. You guys should be, Philo is, definitely somebody I would be listening to, Well, I mean, there's a lot of people in here who have excellent insight, but obviously add him to the list. All right, take this time to get yourself ready. Prepare thyself, cheeks and all. Again, taking profit on the bag. God damn, look at that gap up, y'all. Want 207 to fucking 215. My toes. My toes have grown in the last 2 weeks at least a foot apiece. I can hang on tree branches right now upside down with my feet. Yep. 10 minutes. All right, we're back. TikTok, hop on YouTube with me if you can. We're live on YouTube. Come trade. Otherwise, I'm going to go. All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I already looked at SPY. You can actually go. Damn, look at my hair today. You could go and look at the YouTube video. It's all there. You can go look at the YouTube video. I just realized I just remembered I left my bracelet in my pocket in one of my pants. Anyway, I'll see you guys there. Peace. Be to be forgiven.
Is that the soundboard or actual Ivy?
Sound like Ivy.
Got to be the soundboard because I didn't hear nothing.
SLL, right? Chad, you have TSL?
Which one?
TSLL, the Tesla derivative.
Yeah, I picked up some 20s.
Oh, yeah.
How about you?
No, I don't. I don't have any. It's doing well. Pre-market.
Yeah, my plan was I got the February 6th, so for earnings on the 28th, I believe. And hopefully the IV push next week or the week after will make it free before the earnings actually happen.
But that's a neat hack. Buying the derivative of a company when like the underlying stock is something that's too expensive. Like I think there was someone who also bought AMDL. I think that's a nice hack.
Yeah, there's a few stocks that offer that. AVGO has AVGX, of course TSLL, and there's a lot of derivatives of the Qs as well.
Yeah.
You don't always get as good of a move though, so you got to be careful. Got to usually buy closer in strikes.
Yeah, and those are ones that you don't hold for long, right? You just make your play and get out, kind of thing.
Exactly.
Came a long way from that Woodlawn Park. Ooh, Uber. Okay, that date fairy might be gone. Maybe not. One minute flat here. Hmm. Good money, everybody. Who all is in anybody got AMD? If you're in it, watch a retail. It's actually already building a box
I am.
here. You are? Okay. Obviously we're gonna be taking some profit here. Give me that rush candle here to sell to the dorks. Nothing like a 300 fucking % trade selling right now. Yep, right here. Go ahead. Nothing like. Come on, buy him. Yeah, boy. Ah. Oh my god, I got away with it. Ugh. 300%. I've got a 4 runners, or 3 runners, excuse me. Sorry. We're gonna see if we can get the rest of this. Okay. All right. Damn. Do I ever get salty that I took profit and then it keeps ripping? Of course. But that's why I left 3 on the table, which it sounds like it's not a lot, but it's actually each contract is worth $940, so it's kind of a lot. Let's fucking go. 220, baby. We're almost there. It's got to be 220. You're at the 50. You're at the imbalance right now from here to there. That's it. That's all I have. Oh my god, mother. Oh, 436%. All right, I'm going to sell one contract as we come close to, and then I'm going to start getting ready to sell. Somebody just bought that contract. We're good. All right, now I got about $2,000 on the line. Is this real? Is this real life? Come on, bruh. You're like right there. Let me see if I can set him sell order for 12. I'm going to set him for 12.
I love it when it sell the double triggers and you forgot you said it.
That is delicious, isn't it? Isn't it, mate?
Target.
Uber flipped it. Uber flipped it. Watch Uber. I'm gonna take that with you. Whoo! Damn, my fucking heart. Can't tell if it's the espresso or Oracle. Very good. See what I'm talking about? What do we say this? That's a clip right there. That's a motherfucking clip right there. Bars. All right. No fucking way.
I think I need to go to a Pan W 12-step program group.
Oh my god. Okay, target got hit and those orders did not clear. That's it. That's all I had. There is more empty space up there. Knock yourself the fuck out. I am contemplating leaving a contract here, but I'm pretty sure this thing might. We'll see if it can get the ask back up above 220. Then we have a move up to 220, 250. Push a little bit further up here, Uber. Damn. Okay, never mind. I'm not leaving any runners. I forgot I left that order up. I'm out. My god. What a trade. If you did trade that with me, wow. AMD. What a treat. Oh, fuck.
Netflix is pushing.
Is it? Fuck. What am I gonna do? Got lost in the sauce. $15-minute. Anybody on YouTube have AMD? If you do, post those in the games page. All right, ANET 129. Why is the spread so insane? Okay. 128s are the only ones. I couldn't even catch Roblox myself. Did anybody catch that? Was anybody able to get that one? It's a good setup. I'm gonna try to do that more often. Point out some of these day trading setups. ANET, if anybody got into ANET, the spread is terrible on the 120 target based contracts. So it's 128, but we're looking at 127.78 and 129. That's okay if you missed it. Don't get salty. Reset your feet, and we'll find the next one. $80 if you're looking at Roblox here.
The contracts were expensive on Roblox.
I just bought a small position on ANET.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in ANET as well. The only thing I'm concerned about, not concerned, I got to stop, but 127.50, 127.60. I want to see how it performs there. 5 minute. We're making our way right now. I want to try to hold the 125.50 floor. Damn, Roblox. Here's what you can do, right? Especially if you're new and you were not able to catch that. Was that tough? Yes. Did you have multiple entries, pre-market high, and your previous highs over here? Yes. But that was fast as fuck. But what you can do, right, is acknowledge the fact that we pointed out that it made a good day trading, scalping setup, and that it absolutely verifiably just happened right in your face. So now you know, right? Lower time frame contracts for day trading in the smaller, lower time frame hourly 15-minute pockets. You know, obviously we're looking at Uber for that reason. Fuck, I'm a little salty. I didn't get that either, but I'm an ANET, so let's see what we get out of that.
Junior, did you play BA?
Negative.
Damn, dude.
Cool. Never mind.
Good shit though.
900%.
Beans is pushing up.
Unity Software's in some empty space.
Oh my god, that might
Look at
save my
this.
cheeks, dude. That's what I needed. That's what I asked for. I said, "Dear Mr. Trump, sir."
You call it. You call it.
Ah, appreciate that. Look at that tap, guys. God, look at that. Right on the diddly dot. You know what's crazy is some people sell subscription, like not some people, but like businesses and like, you know, like almost like stock twits. Not really, but you know, maybe like Motley Fool. They sell subscription services to sell price targets for certain stocks. How diabolical, dude. They've called like Snapchat at $60 and it fell to $7. ANET, Jesus. I like ANET. That shit moves good.
Did any of you guys stay in Target?
I am very much still in Target, my brother. Are we rich
It's a
yet?
good day for Target.
No, my alert hasn't gone off.
Oh,
We're
well,
Oh no, sorry, I didn't mean to shit on your parade there.
I just
I
made it
didn't-
free, so I'm happy.
No,
No offense.
I have
Thank you.
equity. I'm looking up towards like 186 is actually one of my targets on Target. So
No, you're good.
okay, Oracle did wick off of that upwards target of 208.10. And it is fighting here. We're gonna let it fight though. Yeah, good day for Target. I mean, I'm not mad. YouTube, you get I'm looking at top chat, not live chat. Oh yeah. YouTube, you guys are quiet today. What's up? Yes, buddy. I'm trading. I'm making cat food money right now, dude.
I knew I
Is
should have
AM
630s on the queues.
Made it sound like you're doing a drug. I'm gonna shoot up some 640s on the Qs, man.
Nice. Should have picked some of those up yesterday.
Yeah. Oh man, he had it for cheap. Oh god, that could be a skit.
Bitcoin moving decent.
Is it moving back there? What's all that motion back there? Oh yeah, it did. It retested off of the lines. Off of that. Man, it's cool to see all this shit fucking go and hit their price targets. Anything else moving that I should be aware about? Or we should be aware? Coin seems like it's
My silver
curling up, man.
position's over 1,000% today.
Don't even. I saw that gap up today. I was like, good God, bro. I mean, you just throw shit at the wall now at this point. Not like saying, not
Original
saying that it
contract
didn't
for
take.
229. They're trading for 26.67 right now.
Jesus, dude.
That's nuts. I still have 156 days on these 3 contract runners.
ACHR
That's
is
crazy.
pulling back, guys. If anybody is in that one, this needs to bounce here at the floor. Otherwise, we're liable to really, really fall. It is falling fast, so hopefully that is our opportunity to reverse and engulf. Yeah, Lululemon's looking kind of bullish right now, folks. Looking better, way better. AMD has a target of 222.30 that I think it's going to hit. Just sitting back watching the master. Oh, God. How does Apple look? Yeah, talk to me, guys. If you're looking for a trade or you think you see something, I'm right here. I'm literally peeling out of positions right now. I'm feeling very Grey Poupon right now.
Oracle, what do you think?
I think it's okay right now, man. I'm not gonna judge this candle yet. The 15 minutes looking a little sketchy. Yeah, it's a little sketchy. I think if we lose 203.
Pure storage moving.
Empty space right here. So I mean, you are falling with some empty space. So I think the goal would be to bounce 203.60 here. Not the goal, but kind of necessary, I think. Otherwise, you know, we might be in for some more retesting up there. Mel, Apple actually looks kind of good, surprisingly. So I see a play above your current high, right? And you might be able to find an entry somewhere a little bit lower, but I see a play above your current high to the 263.78 area. Now, obviously, there is a whole bunch of room for runners up to 266. Now, let me tell you why I think this is going to go up. Because now we'll see, but when you create what most traders would associate with a bear flag and you make it look like this where you're buying up every dip, man, it makes a great squeeze. I'll squeeze a bear flag before I ever trade one. Straight up. Bear flags only work in bear markets. But they still don't work in bear markets. They just work maybe better because it's a continuation trade. And if you're continuing downside, then that makes sense. Anyway, sorry. Sometimes I get a little heated.
Pure storage and empty space.
Yeah, thank you, dude. Yeah, see how he repeated it? He knows I'm a little slow. He's not going to say that, though. But
You're the smartest guy I know.
that's can't be true, dude. Just like candlesticks, man. It's my special interest. It is looking good. Yeah, you're on that floor. Not bad, dude. Damn. Can I look at AA? It has empty space down. Oh man, I don't know if I'd be trading metals down right now. That's aluminum. I would actually, dude, damn. I would actually say that Alcoa, I used to call it, Alcoa, or some shit like that. Anyway, 78.75, man. I do not see a short position on that. Nate, not how do I pronounce your name? Feeling awful Caucasian right now. Nakalea? Is that how you say that? Nakalea? Somebody help me out here. Does anybody in the Discord know how to say that name. It seems so simple, but the Kayla is okay. Kayla. Okay. I feel like you're handicapping me, but it's okay. Kayla. No way. Okay. The AE kind of throws me off a little bit sometimes. Kayla. Okay. Kayla. All right, whatever. All right, cool. Now I know. But you bought Q puts at the top. That's what you were mentioning. So let's take a look at that. Okay. See what you not bad. Okay. I mean, risk it for the biscuit. Definitely don't want any close up against that. Should I get back in? Let's see here. This jazz is pretty groovy, dude. Kind of want something else, so pretty hype. What are you bouncing off of? It does at the moment look like it could drive down, but I wouldn't trust it until 627.50 is starting to get lost. Now, this is your floor right here at 627.20, and that's where you could definitely be looking lower. Now, on the 1 minute, you can do all the same things you do on the higher time frame. So look, watch this. See right there? That wick? That's what needs to hold you down. You're going to see them try. And this is the 2 minute, so it might not take that long, right? You're going to see them try. Look at them. They're trying. That's where they're holding. Because when you drop into seller control, they'll let price come up, but they'll push it back down given the opportunity. Now, if they can't do that, what happens? It goes up. You can't really see what's up there because it's just a reversal candle. So that's what it looks like, right? So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then now you can even see the greater detail. And when you're trading fast like this, you know, that's where the lower time frame can be appropriate. Can you stop yelling at me, dude? What do you want? I'm busy. Love you. I need to fucking jam. Been a while. There goes AMD up to my second target. Yeah, if you set your stop loss on 620, see, that's what you like. If you're sitting right here and you see price go up and you could reject that level, that's like, I mean, you're in the deepest, fastest, you know, most difficult level of possibly most difficult level of trading because everything is so fast. You know what I mean? But I mean, if it's exciting, but it's tough there, and you just saw them do their job, right? One thing I missed over here is you also have a box, and guess what you're bouncing off of? Cost basis. Little box. All right. Anything else? Anybody else? Looking at anything? I'm watching Oracle right now. See if it's gonna.
Hey, would you look at Broadcom?
Sure. It still looks good, man. On the I'm looking at the 24-hour. Yeah, you're right up against that wick at 355.25 right now. Now, I would be that floor right there is definitely a must hold. That's 349.30. So I mean, you're in a good spot right now. You know, obviously you want to not reverse this candle at all. All right, now you're starting to see buyers get in the face of those sellers, right? Right up in their little fort right here. The attack so far is going well on the buy side. They're overrunning the fort.
Have you already looked at DNet this morning?
I did it earlier. Not for anybody else. I just looked at it myself. It hasn't changed much for me.
They've got it's got earnings coming up the 23rd, and I'm looking at the $5 calls on for the 20th, which are 23 cents right now.
Got you. That might be worth now. How does it earnings? So we like to go and check and see how these earnings perform. Okay, so a little bit of motion back there. Not much here.
I'm sorry, earnings are February 23rd.
I'm not exactly sure if that's gonna. I mean, it definitely has the compression that I would like to see going into earnings. However, previous earnings hasn't. Are you seeing this right now? Nakayla? Anybody else? If you're watching this is a great learning opportunity. Sorry, I'll break off real quick. If you just watched that, right? Buyers pulled volume off of this small box, right? Or range. They pushed price up into those wicks where they have reestablished strength, right? They drove price down, and this is where you can clearly see they were holding price down. Price revisits it, rejects. That's why having such a good stop loss is important. And now is driven down to the floor for the third time. And this is where we investigate, right? We move in a little bit further, and we say, okay, well, now we have this floor, right? Maybe even right there. So it's that empty space that you would need to quickly, and then you need to see it draw. If it draws down, you can get the wick. Now everything's on the 1 minute, so everything matters, right? That's what makes it so difficult. And your next target be 620, 650. And this isn't quite there yet. This is a great candle, but it could be completely different by the end of the day. So if we can get up and out here, if we were to close outside of 2786, for sure. Okay, so you just wicked up real quick, but now you're starting to move in, right? You've gotten the floor. You've reclaimed the floor. Now you're up against this one. That same little box that sellers just fought with. So what do you think is going to happen, right? If buyers end up pushing them out. It's so interesting though, because when I'm on the 1 minute, it's just it's asking me to do everything I do on the higher time frames faster. Which, if you can't do it on the higher time frames slower, then what makes you think you're going to be doing it on the lower time frames? Illusion? Possibly. And Michael will be related to this baby through delusion. Uh-oh. The counterattack has begun again. They're about to face the Imperial Guard. Ivy? Wait. Oh. I was like, yo, there's somebody named Ivy on YouTube. Topped up my small account. Please don't let me FOMO. Ivy, we're going to keep you accountable. Because, but you slipped at, listen, trying to keep you accountable, dude, was like trying to keep a freaking hold on to a greased fish. Straight, yeah, there you go. No, I'm just, but not for real though, because remember, this could be huge. But last time, I think we just got lost in the sauce. You know what I mean? It happens to all of us, dude. The sauce is good. You're at the edge of the pot, just trying to get a little extra sip, and then you fall into the sauce pot. All right, Imperial Guard has done their job again on the 1 minute. So I think just go into this with your mindset being only good 24-hour, low risk, high reward. You know, Alex, My father-in-law makes some bomb-ass pizza sauces. Always. Yeah, I am out of AMD all the way. I actually kind of regrettably, I was going to leave a couple of runners on the table uh, because I knew that there was more empty space up there, like a runner or two. I didn't really have the position to hold all of it, but it is what it is. What the fuck am I crying about? I mean, let's see. Yeah, and I'm up ridiculous, but okay, so I got these contracts for 210, 190 and 210. And I sold five. Yeah, so I sold 5 for 835. So not bad. And then I sold the rest around 1200. 12, it was actually 1270, 12 yeah, no, it was 12. Sorry, I got filled at 12. So that is nothing to cry about. It still feels like, I don't know, somebody stole my controller while I was playing video games, dude. What the fuck?
That 1 hour APP candle is insane.
Updating my, what's PW, Ivy? Oh, password. Jesus Christ, I'm slow. Yes, I think I did. Can I check spy for you? What are you trying to do at Skimali? Be careful, but it right now I'd say fuck, that's actually a little tough here. You're not really anywhere other than trying to punch through this box, which would lead you to your gap, which would lead you to retesting basically the top of this box, I think at 693. But you are bouncing right now as we speak, and you do have some empty space up there. So, I mean, one could flip this straight up. Yeah, back over 694.97. I don't know why I'm watching AMD right now. Torturing myself. Maybe we should short MU. What do you guys think? How much are MU contracts? If they're cheap, I'll do it.
You have to go out a way.
Hey! Hey! Yeah, damn.
Yeah, they like Caterpillar contracts, dude. They're jacked.
Damn. I need like... And what, 300? Yeah, wow, those are... Sheesh. Ivy, just tell me every trade you take. If you make that a rule, you're not going to want to take dumb trades. But if you know that nobody, this goes for anybody, like talking in the chat about what you're taking is fine, especially if you're doing it for accountability reasons. Oh, you're in NVIDIA? Oh, man. Set up first. NVIDIA.
Spy down.
Okay. Scare me. Right,
Sorry about that.
No, you care. 694.25 needs to be lost here. Go for that little 693.85. The Qs are struggling. Seems like the sell side is starting to really win. And it's cool how you can see, right, where they take their stand. All right, we're at the floor again. And what is up above us, right? What would we need to recover? It looks like all I see is 627.30. Might be able to flush if it pushes down. INTC. Mano. Damn, INTC still going. It's heading up to my 46.85 target. that gap fill, yeah, I mean, I'm not really big on shorting things that are going up until they start losing things that they reclaimed. So for INTC, 45.77 would need to be rejected. Mano. Okay, Q's go for another bounce. That might be it. Sellers couldn't get it done, man. That might be it. You might be looking at the buy side now. We'll see. I think you could just look at it like this now. So watch over the median as that candle. If this candle goes green right here, you could watch it back up to the top here. Hey, Gartner. Good stuff, man. Post that in the gains page if you can. Anybody have any good gains they were able to screenshot? Throw them in the gains page. Oh, upside gap fill on INTC? There's a gap up there? I probably don't see it, but it's probably up there. But yes, I mean, INTC over 53.50, which you're kind of a long ways away from that. 49.22? I don't always see the same gaps as other people. Oh. All right, Q's. So was unable to get 627.74. That median for sure is where we would start climbing up. Now you can. It's so tough, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's yeah, there it is. It's about that. I just took the words right out of my mouth. It's probably gonna happen fast.
I got filled a second before that thing fell.
No shot. All right, now you're at your pre-market lows. Or no, you're not. You're at your pre-market box. There's cost basis right there. Curious, do we drive down today and go all, you know what? I'm going to take, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. About to do some bad shit. Not yet. Let's see. Bounce, leave an empty space behind. There it is. There's the bounce. So if you get back over 626.54, you can fill that empty space back up. I'm looking at some cheap 622s or 621s. But I don't want to jump in yet with the bounce. Wait till these get a little cheaper if it can reverse. Ooh.
Oh, a nice reversal on the 4 hour. Oh, that.
See how much narrating I have to do though for these lower time frames? That's how much mental work you're gonna have to do when you. It's tough. It's tough. Not impossible. But it's fast. Fast as fuck, boy. Yeah, that's why I waited right there. Let's see if it can climb up and out. You'll go touch this wick. Damn. Just like that. Michaela, nice job. Are you mostly scalping? I'm assuming.
Someone's got to do it since Manny retired.
He is not retired.
R.I.P.
That's funny. Almost like magic. Look at that shit, dude. So even if you're not trading this stuff, or you know you're not going to be trading this stuff, it's still good to learn and watch. Manny is verbally abusive. All right. Peyton, that cat is bougie as shit, and this is insane. Didn't we just buy him food? Dude, this cat is just living the high life. Gets the finest wet cat food.
Pins over 2770.
Nuh-uh. Tell me it isn't. Tell me it isn't real. Oh shit. Getting close. Getting close to my alert. Great rebound on pins. Yeah, I'm not even looking at my contract. Oh, all the other cats have to eat the other food. And then he just gets like his fancy little fucking shit. Little shit. Alright, you're probably gonna get cut here.
So back to DNAT. I'm sorry about this, but just a question. What I noticed is that on that, before earnings, it runs up, and that's kind of what I'm kind of wanting to take advantage of.
Right.
Is the run up before earnings?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could see that being in fact, kind of banking on a 523 target here, but of course, as compressed as it is, that could be what sets it off in the right direction. What it needs to do technically is get over 458. But yeah, I mean, that this tension feels kind of a little bit like Rivian in a way.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that was just my thought process because I noticed that it sold off on earnings. So I want to catch it before earnings. And we got a month and a half before earnings.
Yeah.
Or a month and a week, I think, something like that.
I don't trust TradingView, but it says February 18th.
Oh, it says February 20th on Robinhood.
I would trust Robinhood over TradingView. Personally.
Yeah, I usually do. Penn's earnings is the 5th.
What the? Oh, I posted that. On the weekly time frame, DNUT is just been sitting up against this resistance. That play, man, this is going to be such a good play when it gets to 830. I feel like it's inevitable. Look at it. Shh. If ANET is loses its and I'm trying to it pulled back pretty quickly, so I'm not down bad at all. I'm down like 9% right now, so 124.50 retest is probably all I'm willing to tolerate. Yo, BA's, yeah, look at BA right up against that level, tapped it. See, Neil doesn't want to say anything about Jamia, but he's celebrating right now. Little shit. Short my position. Damn, Meta dumped. Dumped today on that Meta. Starbucks. Yo, Snowflake. Why does snow look like that? Man, that looks good. Oh my god. Keep that on the watch list.
Are you saying snow looks good up since it's on the floor for the third time?
Either or. One of the two. This could be a continuation trade down, right? Because if you move fast, like you bounced off the floor, you got your volume, and it didn't do anything. Now you're back, and so what my goal is, right? If I have an idea, if I say, okay, well now I'm looking at this, it looks short. I'm gonna go down to the lower time frame and kind of find out why, right? Or what needs to be closed upon. By the way, QQQ, nasty retest. That was sick. Empty space left behind. You don't have continuation power, which goes right into my point on snow. If you have continuation power, you're going to drive down further and you're going to stay there. And if you sit put, I bank on a gap down. If you do not and you wick or you start pulling yourself back up to these levels like at 214, I'm going to go ahead and look at an upside trade back up into the 219 and possibly 223.78. And it would be, but yeah, it may be even all the way to the 230s. But the fact of the matter is you've driven down into structure and you're closing at the floor. So it's not like you bounced 3 times, right? So it's not actually traditional in that sense where we're all in one consolidation. 1, 2, 3. It's one retest, breakout, fall back in, and now you just so happen to be at the floor. Shit, this might happen today. Might be too late. To take it now because you're so close to the floor. I think Oracle is going to go sideways at minimum. Right now it's okay. I think even just the fact that it's still holding the floor. Yeah. Just remember, you can always get back in if it doesn't work. But right now, Oracle would need to lose 203.69 and 202.32. Ends? Damn. Looking good, looking good. What are we up on those? Let's see. Okay, yeah, still green on pens. Very green on pens. What's up, Marvin? Oracle falls fast. So what I was saying, if Oracle falls fast, then, you know, again, it needs to leave empty space behind. But if it falls fast, yes, that will increase the probability of us coming back. But again, if you have the right this is where you gotta know that you have the right expiration for the whole journey. So if you're still out 2 weeks for the whole trip, you should be good. You packed enough snacks, right? But if you didn't, there's no gas stations here. You got to go back home. I got to stop with these analogies. Killing y'all. 260 would be IWM's target below, or 260.68, and I would be looking towards the 260, 259 mark. Q's bounce again. I'm not taking part in this shit. YouTube actually, it is 10:15. We're starting to slow down here. Well, actually might still pick up speed here a little bit. I am looking at a potential short on the Qs, 622.51. I don't mind having a little bit on the table for that, with us popping up and then driving back down. But I am going to go ahead and release the stream. Watch a 625.34 break down, and we might be able to get us a nice juicy one. I think it's worth the risk of war. IWM's looking also pretty. Missing you guys, bro. I'm trying to get back in, but I have some work that came my way. Man, live your life. We're here. You know what I mean? It happens. There's a lot of people in here who get busy or different opportunities come up. That's the cool thing about trading, dude. It's here. All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit on YouTube. Peace.